Hey guys, it is Brian here. Welcome to episode 5 of our Cardiff City Career Mode series for FIFA 14. In today's episode, we got two games for you. It's a little bit of a shorter episode. We'll also be looking at the standings too. We're going to be playing against Everton though and Tottenham, so two teams that we're going to be really tough up against, I think, two of the better sides in the Premier League. And definitely a good marker for us to see how we're doing this season, at least so far. I think we've done pretty good. We've won some games. We've also lost some as well. And it's been a bit of a challenge at points, I think, kind of getting used to FIFA 14 and, changing the tactics around a little bit. The 4-2-3-1 we're running is one of my favorite formations, but I feel like in FIFA 14, at least initially, it's been good for our team because I haven't wanted to be too, outrageously offensive. But at the same time, too, it's also been a little bit hard for us to create offensive opportunities for it. So, the team that we do have with some offensive players, but not a lot of that extreme talent up there, I think it's actually been really good for us initially. And you can see in this game here, though, that Everton really started to pick us apart early. We try and get a couple chances for ourselves, and Cornelius getting in the game there. There was one I was hoping to get a chance from the handball, but it just wasn't called there. Then Aruna Kone gets the goal for Everton in the 32nd minute, left alone, a little bit too much space there for him, and he scores that goal initially. So the one that they were looking for after that, though, we turn it around a bit. We start getting our own opportunities here. That was one that was just a little bit too close to the keeper. If we could have got that a little bit better, that would have been nice for us there. But the first half ends, and Everton is up 1-0. As you'll see from the stats here, they were, pretty much controlling the play. We had a couple chances, but nothing too big, and they had a better part of the possession. And then the interesting part, I thought, when the second half started, they brought Delafo on. At least, that was a guy that we had in FIFA 13. So it's always kind of weird and funny when you're starting up a new career mode in FIFA 14 to see those players that you were so used to playing with in your previous FIFA career mode. And you're like, hey, wait, that guy's on my team. And then you realize, wait a second, nope, that's not a thing anymore. So Delafo brought on for Everton, and we get a chance there. Here's one that I thought was going to be put away. Aruna Kone right in the perfect opportunity there, really, to get a second goal for the team. We bring on Craig Noon and Maynard to see if he can change things up at least. And here's Cornelius, the other striker, and he puts one right off the post there. I thought that was going to be the ticket for us to get back into this game. Unfortunately not, though. And at this point, really going full bore trying to get a chance here. Luckily, able to make a good defensive play there to stop that from being a real good chance for Everton as well. And they're going to get one more here from Lane Baines. He walks in, passes it to Barry. I thought that check was a little bit controversial. Could have been a penalty. Luckily for us, though, it wasn't. And in the 82nd minute, I thought this was going to be a great chance for us, but just not able to get past two defenders there. 84th, though, Craig Noon here on the side. He's going to take a shot, and he's going to let one go, and just wide. Another chance that nearly could have been a goal for us there, but not going to happen in this one. And time's running down, unfortunately. They get one more chance here, but that's called offside, so no luck for them there. We're still in one more chance, maybe. Gary Medell looking for some time and space, trying to find somebody. Finds Cornelius. He's going to walk in, take the shot, off foot, just wide once again. And we're not going to get that draw, unfortunately. But we're close in the end there. Got three chances that really could have, put us back in this game. All of them just missing narrowly, though, which leads to us losing the game against Everton. But still a hard-fought game. And the thing that I got to get used to as well is that, in a game like this, that we're playing against a team like Everton, and we're playing against one of the higher sides in the table, if we lose the game, we want to get a point out every game. That's a goal that we should have. And then we're playing the lower side teams. We should be able to beat them. That's kind of a good way to end up mid-table. If you think that way, then you're going to do at least better than, probably what you're expected to. And right now we're sitting 12th in the table, 4 points, 4 games, not the best in the world, but, we've been doing all right. And the thing is with that is that, for us, at least where we're going to be, comparatively to what I've done, at least in my last career mode series, this is going to be a challenge sometimes. When we're playing against teams like Tottenham, we're going to be worked, and we're going to just have to hold on for that point, or, maybe steal something every once in a while. You can see in that game there that we could have got back into that game against Everton, but not able to do it in that case. And, the first season is going to be an interesting season because after that we're going to be able to bring in a couple more impact players. And Luke Shaw is a player that I said was a young player that's going to grow in the team. I'm really happy to see him on the team. But he's not going to be an extreme impact player immediately, and we're not looking for that right away, I think. That's something that we're going to be able to find in the future, where I think we're going to find like 1 or 2 players offensively that could really have a big impact for the team and, not shake up the whole side and what it looks like, but still give us that little bit more punch that we need. Because, I'm starting to get an idea that, right now, left mid and right mid with Owen Wingy and Craig Bellamy, it's working this season, but their stats are just declining super quickly, and we're going to need to switch that up. We're going to need to figure that out going ahead. That doesn't need to be happening right away, but, we probably going to want to look at bringing in some better players there. For striker role, I really am enjoying Cornelius. I haven't been using him as much lately, but, him and Campbell have been a good one too. Maybe in the future we could bring someone else in, but don't really need to do that right now. And in cases like this, playing against Tottenham where we're really being worked, we need just one chance like this. Just one opportunity. Craig Bellamy with a great free kick there, and I'll show you guys this one more time because I was pretty happy with that. I wasn't, not too sure. I've been using better free kick takers in the past a lot, so taking a guy like Bellamy on, still a good free kick taker, but not at that same caliber. I was happy to see that I was able to put that away there. So something that we do have if we get close enough and get that opportunity like that right there. So we get up 1-0, which is what we really wanted to have here, and after that, just battening down the hatches, making sure that we're going to, stick around this game, and kind of playing into the same mantra, too, I'm talking about, where, we get that goal, we're going to have to sit on that goal. It's not going to be something that we're going to be able to build that up, and, going ahead in the future, I'm very excited to, slowly build the squad up. That's how it works. When you get a team in the Premier League, you get some extra money, then you're able to spend some of that money and bring in some players that can have a bit more of an impact going ahead. But at least initially, we need to work with the guys that we have, and then, we can start looking after that to say, okay, this season we're going to really, boost up this area of the team. But for now, 90th minute, they have this last chance here. Whistle blows those, it's off the defender, and we get a 1-0 win against Tottenham. So a big win there early on in our season as we got the win against West Ham to start off the season. That wasn't a massive, massive win for us. But beating Tottenham, I feel pretty good about that overall. So that's this episode, guys. We're going to pick up some extra points here, and that's going to really help us too. When we get these 3-point wins, that's what's going to really, keep us mid-table. At least that's the goal I have for this season here. But until next episode, guys, I'll leave you guys with the standings, and we'll get lots more Cardiff City to come in the future.
Tottenham that's had on the league standings. At the top of the table remain Everton with 13 points. In second, Manchester City with 12 points. In third, Manchester United with 10 points. In fourth, Southampton with 9 points. In fifth, Arsenal with 9 points. In sixth, Newcastle United with 7 points. In seventh, Tottenham Hotspur with 7 points. In eighth, Cardiff City with 7 points. Bottom of the table, West Ham United with 1 point. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Sunderland with 2 points. Third bottom, Hull City with 3 points. Fourth bottom, Aston Villa with 4 points. Fifth bottom, Swansea City with 4 points.